Hey guys, it's Chris again. Now I want to run you through some real simple meditations. When you're first starting out, it's probably best to do this in a distraction free environment. But what we're going to talk about today is just going to be a breath awareness exercise, and then we're going to move into a body scan. When I do any type of meditation, usually it starts out with breath awareness. So let's get started. Sit someplace comfortably. You don't have to sit, lotus style on the floor. Just the main thing is to be comfortable. You can do it sitting in a chair. You can do it laying down in your bed. Just try not to fall asleep. You can sit any position that you're comfortable. You don't want to be thinking about some place that's causing you problems because of how you're sitting. So if you're not comfortable sitting on the floor or a cushion on the floor, just sit in a chair. What I want you to do is start by closing your eyes. Then take a couple really deep breaths, making sure that your stomach is rising and falling with your breath. That'll make sure you're taking that breath all the way in as far as you can and then letting it out. Do that a couple times. Just Now, with keeping your eyes closed, I want you to just let your breath return to normal. Just don't try to control it. And just notice the place where you feel it the strongest. It could be the rise and fall of your stomach. It could be the movement in your chest. A lot of people feel it right around the openings of their nostrils. They feel the air coming in their nostrils and then out their nostrils. Just focus your awareness on wherever that feeling is the strongest. And keep your awareness there. And if you're just starting out with meditation, your mind's going to wander. If your mind wanders, don't worry about it. Just notice whatever that thought is and then come back to the breath. If it helps while you're focusing your awareness on that area, you can count. Count 1 on the inhale, 2 on the exhale. Once you get up to 10, restart. If your mind wanders, just notice that and then come back to your breath and restart your counting. I usually do this for 5 to 10 minutes before I start into any other type of meditation. Usually after this, I'll start into what is called a body scan meditation. So as you're focusing on that breath, bring your awareness up to the very top of your head. Notice any feelings, any sensations going on up there. And then slowly move your focus and awareness down to your eyes. Feel any sensations there. Then down to your nose, your mouth. Then over to your ears. Notice any ringing, any sensation, any sounds. And then move to the back of your head. And then down to your neck area. Notice if there's any tightness, any discomfort. We're not trying to change any of that. We're just noticing it. And a lot of times I've found that just by noticing those things and then moving on. By the end of my practice, a lot of those pains and discomforts have disappeared. So moving on to your shoulders, notice any tightness, tension, feelings, anything in your shoulders. Now down to your chest. Now move on to your back, your upper back, then your lower back. Then notice any sensations in your arms, down into your fingers. And as you're doing this, just breathe into these areas. Relax all these parts of your body. As you go through this, you should be noticing that you're getting a lot more relaxed. As you move to each area of your body, those parts should be relaxing. So move on down to your hips and your waist and your pelvis area. And then move on down to your thighs. Notice any tightness there. And then down to your knees. And then down to your lower legs and ankles. And then move down to your feet, noticing anything that pops up. And if your mind starts to wander, just notice that. And then bring your awareness back to your body. After you get down to the tips of your toes, try to bring your awareness to your overall body. Try to notice it as a whole. Notice how it's feeling, if there's any sensations. A lot of times emotions will manifest themselves in a feeling in your body. So just trying to notice that stuff. Don't try to change it, just notice it. How'd that feel? You can do this as quickly or as slowly as you want. Like I said, I usually start out with the breath awareness, then move into the body scan. And the length of time I do it just depends on how much time I've got that day and how I'm feeling. So you can do this stuff for just a few minutes, or you can draw these two exercises out for a half hour. It's really up to you. The main thing with that is try to do it daily. Try to have some kind of mindfulness practice daily. And I promise you, within a few weeks, you'll see great benefit. Thanks.